On exercise Gunner Scout, the regiment went to the Suffield training area to work on its gunnery skills, mainly with the C6 general purpose machine gun. He started off firing dismounted, static, then mounted the weapons in the vehicle to fire from the turret of the vehicle, then finally culminating in fire and movement with the G-Wagons. At night, during gun camps, we often do night shoots as well. This year, however, instead of a night shoot, we practiced our navigation skills using map and compass in the Suffield training area.
So communication between the gunner and crew commander is paramount for the effective operation of the crew. Obviously, the gunner being on top has better situational awareness than the crew commander will in the G-Wagon platform. So when you're moving and something happens, say a target pops up and the gunner sees it first, it's really important that he directs that towards the crew commander's own situational awareness. All right, so an example would be target pops, gunner says 1 times enemy, 200 meters, 1 o'clock. Crew commander's then gonna look, okay, I see him, and then communication from the crew commander back to the gunner is gonna be his fire orders. So if they're seen and say they're taking fire, then the crew commander is gonna then issue the order for the gunner to engage the target. So it's really important that the gunner and the crew commander are on the same page with how the gunnery commands actually work. Because if the gunner misunderstands something, he might engage a target or not engage a target that contradicts what the crew commander wants him to do. So a likely situation, target pops, crew commander sees it, gunner, 1 o'clock, 200 meters, 3 enemy dismounts in open, seen, gunner's then gonna reply to the crew commander, yes, seen or on, to which the crew commander will say fire. Gunner's gonna respond, firing now, and then once that happens, the crew commander is going to watch the fall of the rounds and adjust if needed. So if he needs to go left or right or up or down, he's going to tell him. The gunner is then going to correct his fire. When he's on, crew commander is going to yell target, and then they're going to continue on with effective fire at that point. When the target is destroyed or back in cover, or the crew commander wants them to stop, he's going to yell target stop. Okay, to which the gunner is going to respond, target stop. This is important that the gunner responds with the commands, and then the crew commander knows that he actually heard. In a fight, there's going to be a lot of sounds, a lot of loud stuff going on. So it's going to be hard for those two members to communicate. That's why it's important that they're speaking loudly, concisely, and they're responding to each other's commands to ensure that they fully understand.
Gunner, take over.
Crew, 1, 2, infantry in the open. 100 meters to our front.
12 o'clock, fire.
Firing now.
1-1 Delta, contact right out. Gunner, new target, right, fire.
Right, firing now.
Target stop, clear gun.
Stop, clear gun.
Okay, driver prepare to reverse. Driver prepare to jockey, driver reverse.
Gun clear.
Okay, gunner, watch back.
Watching rear.
1-9, this is 1-1 Delta, contact grid 945-034, times 5 enemy dismounts in open, have engaged, conducting VDA, over. Okay, jockey left. On. Driver prepare to halt. Driver halt. Okay, driver prepare to advance. Take us up the left side. Left. All right, gunner, keep an eye out. Over. Driver.
2 targets. They were
Prepare to halt.
front.
Driver halt.
And before that, we're on the right or down.
1-9er, this is 1-1 Delta. Sit rep, over. Delta sit rep. All targets destroyed. All okay, over. Delta. All right, gunner, clear, gun.
Very good.
All right, go green.
Going green.
Driver cleared, advance, all right.